Hi, thanks for taking time to learn more about First. In the next few minutes, we'll go over how our platform works, share a customer story, and give you a quick walkthrough of the app. At First, we're on a mission to help you win more business by focusing on the right people at the right time. But this isn't just another lead generation tool. Instead of bringing in more strangers from the internet or blasting your neighborhood with more generic marketing, we help you win more business by providing a strategic approach to nurturing relationships in your existing network. Many agents claim the majority of their business already comes from people they know, but what they don't know is how much business they're missing. Sure, 90% of their deals may come from their network, but that doesn't mean they're winning 90% of the deals that happen in their network. In fact, we've worked with top agents who were horrified to discover they were missing up to 2/3 of these deals, and they had never known who, when, or why. How can you tap into this potential source of business in a way that's time efficient yet still feels authentic? The answer isn't more automation, it's more conversations. We know there isn't enough time to have conversations with everyone in your network, so we built an intelligent platform to help you identify and focus on connecting with people who are more likely than average to sell this year. The First predictive model incorporates over 700 personal and property-related data points to determine a holistic picture of likelihood to sell. Using artificial intelligence, we make suggestions about who to reach out to based on early indications of listing potential, so you can build relationships with those people, winning their trust and ultimately winning their business. In addition to showing you who's likely to list in your network, we'll show you who is listing. Regular access to this data can help you answer the who, when, and why of those missed opportunities. As you become more consistent about connecting early and often with the likely sellers we suggest, you'll find more of the listing activity we report is yours and not your competition's. First Conversations provides a convenient way to track listing activity and potential in your network, connect consistently with your most likely sellers, and build mutually rewarding relationships with them over time. Because conversations win clients, not campaigns. Let's take a look at an example of how a high-performing agent leveraged First to win more business from his network. Adrian was a successful local agent, one of those 90% of my business comes from my network guys. But his business was hitting a plateau, and he wanted to increase his number of transactions, but didn't want to deal with purchasing a bunch of lukewarm buyer leads online. He was excited about the idea of leveraging AI to do more business with people he already knew, so he decided to give First a try. Adrian was a busy guy, and he didn't have a lot of extra time, so initially he just added all his likely sellers to his most frequent email drip campaign. Well, no one really notices an extra email on top of the 200 to 300 they receive every day. Needless to say, he wasn't seeing much of a result, so he changed tack. His new goal was to set one coffee date with a likely seller every week. In the next 6 months, Adrian went on coffee dates with 18 of the people we recommended, and over the next year, 5 of them transacted with him, and even more referred him business. I like Adrian's story because it showcases both the power and the limitations of AI in helping you win business. When you focus on people with the seller score above 1, you increase the chances of connecting with someone who will sell this year. The national average move rate is about 5%, so without leveraging our predictive model, it's pretty unlikely Adrian would have had such a great ROI for those coffee dates. In fact, he would have been lucky to connect with even one home seller if he had chosen those 18 people at random. However, just because someone is more likely to sell, it doesn't necessarily make them more likely to sell with you. No one signed on the dotted line during the coffee date. Adrian's follow-up is what sealed the deal. And keep in mind, 13 of the people he met with didn't transact. But because of the work he did to engage them on a personal level, some of them became a source of referral business for him anyway. AI is not a magic trick, but it can help stack the deck in your favor. Ultimately, it's up to you to draw cards and play. Let's take a look at how First can help you win more business from your network this year. We know you're always on the go, so we've taken some of the most cutting-edge predictive tech and packaged it inside an easy-to-use mobile app that's with you wherever you go. First Conversations is designed to help you leverage those 5 to 10-minute windows of free time throughout your day to review, connect, and stay on top of the most likely sellers in your network. On the home screen, You'll find custom recommendations and insights designed to focus your attention where it matters the most. For example, every month you'll get an update to let you know whose seller scores are on the rise, so you never miss an opportunity to connect when the time is right. Reviewing contacts in First is easy and actually kind of fun. You can swipe left to pass for now, or swipe right to set aside anyone you want to follow up with soon. You may see people you don't recognize, people who are in the industry, or people who've recently moved. Just swipe left on them. Your goal is to get through the deck every month and find a few people who you should connect or follow up with. Everyone you swipe right on is saved to the Next Steps tab, so you can focus your follow-up on people you already prioritized. From here, you can reach out directly through the app. Once you've made a connection with someone, set a next step to help you remember when it's time to follow up and what to say when you do. Once you've set a next step, the contact will move from the saved to the scheduled list, where you can manage your upcoming outreach. When it's time, you'll receive a notification letting you know that your next step is due. After you've followed up, mark it as completed and try to set another one. Adding detailed notes about your conversations can help you make a great impression the next time you connect, so take time to be intentional here. The goal of using First Conversations is to establish a consistent habit of reviewing and reaching out to the most likely sellers in your network every month. Following this simple workflow will ensure you're using your personal outreach time effectively and connecting with the people who need to hear from you most. Thanks again for taking time to learn more about First. Our team of product experts is available to answer any questions you might have and to help you decide if First is a fit for your business. Don't hesitate to reach out by using the chat icon on the bottom right corner of this webpage. If you're ready to sign up, just click the link below this video to get started.